Today we're going to conduct the TCLOCS Motorcycle Safety Inspection Checklist. First is tires. We're going to check the tire condition, looking for the tread depth, wear, weathering, if it's evenly seated, any bulges or embedded objects. These tires are a bit worn. They need to be replaced soon. There's cracking in the rubber and the depth is pretty shallow. Some more cracking. We're going to examine the sidewall. So these ones have a bit of a puncture. Now for the rear wheel. There's a puncture here and a bulge here. These tires must be replaced. 16,081.2 kilometers. For the front tire, the tread depth was not good. The wear had some cracking. Evenly worn. Weathering, there are some cracks in the rubber. Evenly seated, yes. Any bulges or embedded objects? Any bulges? No bulges. But on the sidewall there were some punctures and no embedded objects. For the rear, the tread depth was good. The wear was also good. Weathering was also good. Evenly seated, yes. Bulges, there was one. And no embedded objects. There were a few punctures. Next, we're going to check the tire pressure. Tire pressure is 32. Recommended PSI for solo riding is 25 in the front and 29 in the rear. This means we'll have to let some air out. We can use the back of this tool to let the air out. Now we're down at 25. Let's check the rear. Rear is 32. We need it down to 29. Rear tire PSI 29. Gonna check the rims for any cracks or dents. Check the rear rim for any cracks or dents. We're gonna spin the wheel and see if it's out of round. Now the rear wheel. Next, we're going to grab the top and bottom of the tire and flex. Next, we're going to check that the bars are straight, turn freely, and hand grips and bar ends are secure. Next, we're going to check the levers and pedal. Make sure they're not broken, bent, cracked. Mounts are tight. Ball ends on handlebars, proper adjustment. Check the clutch, make sure the ball end is on. There's no cracks in the lever, and the lever works. Same thing for the brake pedal, make sure there's no cracks, it's not broken or bent, and the ball ends are on. Make sure the pivots are lubricated. Check the brake pedal for any cracks or bends. This one has a bit of a scuff. Do the same thing for the gear shift lever. Make sure there's no cracks or bends. Next, we're going to check the cables for fraying or kinks. Check the hoses for any cracks or wear. Make sure the throttle snaps closed. We're going to make sure the terminals are clean and tight. Negative is tight. Positive is tight. Relatively clean terminals. -1 isn't very clean. Next, we're checking the headlamp. High beam, low beam. We're checking for cracks on the reflector. Next, we'll check the brake light. Next, we're going to check the turn signals. Make sure the turn signal light comes on the dash. Neutral light. Make sure the horn works. Make sure the engine cutoff switch works. Make sure the mirrors are on tightly. Check that there's fuel inside. Check the brake fluid. This brake fluid isn't perfect, but it's slightly used since it's a darker color. This is in between the upper and the lower, so it's good. And it looks to be that darker color, meaning it will need service soon. Undo the radiator cap and never open when hot. Coolant is low. We need to top it up. Check the fuel lines, make sure there's no leaking. Also check the carb for any leaks. This is for the clutch. I'm gonna check the frame for any cracks. Check that the brakes stop the wheel from moving. I'm gonna check the chain tension. Factory spec is 1.6 to 2 inches. Check the sprockets, make sure they're not too worn. These ones are okay. Check the spokes for a ring versus a thud. Check the side stand, make sure it springs back into place. We're going to make sure the front and rear brakes stop the bike. We're going to check the rear shocks. The fronts.